See you, Maple. Yeah, let's go. Let's cue us all in. How have you been doing? There we go. Well, the face is a little less blobby than before, but I can't tell if it's just because I'm in the barn. Whether that'll change when I go outside. But I haven't properly played in like a day or two. So, let's see. It's all the way... Yep, all the way to 0. Oh no! I'm doing alright. A little bit of a stiff back. My hip is causing some issues at the minute, but nothing too serious. It's just I think I pulled something at the start of the week and it's been twinging ever since. But other than that, I've been enjoying amazing sunshine. I hope the weather's been good where you are as well. Alright, let's get you some food. Let's see how much a carrot. So one thing that'll be fun to check. Alright, so a carrot gives 50 hunger. Yeah, getting old. Inescapable. Alright, so if carrot gives 50 hunger, let's see what else I've got. Got an apple. And that's also 50 hunger. Interesting. Yeah, let's try dandelion. Enjoy your bucket of dandelions there, Tig. 50 all round. So I think hay is the only thing that does a full meal. I know I have more raspberries than blackberries, so... And one last carrot. Alright, so we know everything except hay is just 50. Though I haven't checked with at 0 if hay is straight to 300 or not. I would be surprised if it wasn't. Partner and I just started boxing at home. Some basic gear. Went to the gym. Struggle to move. Oh no. Oh, yeah, no, that you when that's thrown out, you gotta rest it. You just gotta be so careful when it comes to your health. Even at the gym, even under supervision, you still gotta be super careful. And it's really important as well to do proper warm-ups, like proper stretches, especially for your legs, your arms, how far you can or can't twist your back. Ugh, bodies are so complicated. Alright, let's get him all groomed. Alright, you're all seen to, so that's everything at 300. Good stuff. So I got all the mushrooms. Just need some races and 3 more tasks. And I haven't really done too much in the way of tasks, so I believe in the compendium... Yeah, I've still got 2 for Kyle, 1 for Phil. Oh, 2 for Phil. So I figure we'll go down there, see them. Oop. It took me a minute to realise my horse is here as well. Oh, they've added some of the forest back in. It was looking a bit bare at the earlier in the week. Yep, I'm pretty sure like that entire area just above this rock here was completely flattened. Right, it looks always very silly. But it is what it is. Okay, I like the sound that things are a little bit muffled if you're standing in here. As it would, even with water rushing through. No, that's the wrong way. Oh, can't go in the water. Fair enough. But that's actually a cute little pond. You can even tell there's a bit of a stream that's going to be flowing there. But, grab this horseshoe and then keep heading south, I think. I'm seeing some complaints of lag in chat, but I'm not feeling anything just yet. That's okay. Oh, let's go this way. Oh, someone's horse has been left behind. I think one thing I'm going to be interested in as the storyline expands, or rather gets expanded on, is, are we going to learn a bit about our horse? Yeah, we'll be able to buy other breeds as well and such, but it kind of feels like your starter horse should still have a bit of importance to the plot, you know? Like, are we going to maybe learn a little bit about it? Like, because there are some people who've commented, like, I don't like the fact its neck is sort of underdeveloped. It doesn't look healthy, and it's like, well, we did get it from the rehab center, and I kind of wonder if that means maybe we'll learn a little about the horse's history, and bonding with it will make it grow. Not grow, but will help it regain condition, help it look healthier. Because I think that would be really cool to see, like, an improvement in the horse also reflecting improvement in Alex, in your character bonding with it. But who knows, we'll still have to wait and see. According to the Discord, there'll be another patch soon for general updates to the game, bit of stability, more hotfixes, addressing some immediate issues. And then a content drop in June, I think it was. No specific date yet, but I like that we've got a little bit of a roadmap being revealed. Let's park over here and go have a chat with Phil. Let's see. I think I found my purpose of life here. Helping horses and helping people, all in one place. What could be better for a good Christian? Is that spelled right? It looks like it is, but it might not be. My brain isn't working for spelling today. In the very least, it probably needs to be a capital letter. And... is it J for journal? C for compendium. There we go. Quests. So, I want to accept this quest and the ointment. And now he's gonna... Gee, look at those convenient little things outside each stable. Yeah, clean and fresh. I'm elbow deep in work now, so let's save chatting for later. time to set off for work. The stalls won't get clean by themselves. On it. As with any good MMO, there's always a poop quest, whether you want it or not. Well done, Alex. Here, take your reward. Hope you like it. Thank you, Mr. Wiseman. Everybody likes the money. I think there's meant to be a rep as well, but I'll have to check that after. Hey, Alex, these horses had an allergic reaction to their food and need ointment to make them feel better. Care to give me a hand? Gladly. The axes are not as invisible as they should be. They are very much meant to be invisible placeholder items. Discord is like that sometimes. I think the one thing that always surprises me, no matter what the Discord is, no matter what the fandom is, no matter what the Discord is for, whether it's a fan Discord for a specific streamer, or for a video game, or for like fans of an SMP, or just people who want to talk about art or whatever, there's always going to be people who don't read the announcements, don't read the rules, don't check for stickies, don't use the search. They'll just immediately ask the same question over and over. And bless anyone who does community work, because I do not have the patience for that. And like, I understand completely, like, you're coming in fresh, you're eager, you're happy, you're excited to be there, that you want to know this information, and that's completely valid. But take the time to check in the Discord, like, read through things. Like, 9 times out of 10, someone's already asked the question for you. I'm sure it's just going to be a matter of time before there'll be, like, commands set up to just auto-reply on the most common questions. But, yeah, no. Yeah. Discord is what it is. I think the community is alright. There's always going to be a little bit of up and down as people find their feet, but eventually people will pay attention and figure things out. Alright, let's apply some ointment to the horse. Is it better? I can't tell, but I'll take its word for it. There we go. We can test. All done, Philip. Great. Thank you. I can tell the horse is already feeling better. Here's your compensation. Is it really compensation? I suppose, since you've just asked them directly for help, but... Yeah. Like, it's interesting. I can talk this evening, I swear. It's interesting to see what, like, the key questions are with an early access game. And I think this game being much earlier along in the early access, like they've said themselves, we've actually launched this earlier than we originally planned. But they wanted to do that to take advantage of feedback from the community to really build on that. But I think some folks are coming in expecting much more of a finished product, much more polish. Even if they've made a post about it, like, that's not going to be the expectation. It is what it is. I think there will all be... There are always people who are gonna feel... It's weird because you'd think it'd be a case of, look, more cakes, and be excited and hungry for it. And I'm sure many people are. But then there's always the perception of, oh, this thing is coming along to threaten my fave. When it might get some attention for a while, but if your fave is really good, it's not going to matter, you know? Alright, let's go do some quests for Kyle. That means riding all the way to the north. I will say that's something I've loved seeing. I haven't taken part myself, but there have been quite a few riding groups getting together and doing like a proper hack out as a group around the entire like server map or on specific trails, and that's been lovely to see, all the screenshots and everything. It is a very pretty game. Even with some of the graphical glitches, like it's this pretty right now, looking as it is, and it's still fairly early on. Well, it's far enough along to be playable, but it's still early enough along that the improvements can only go up, if that makes sense. I did 4 in a day the other day. Yes! Like, and I love running along, like, on the beaches here. It's just so nice. I think the only thing is, sometimes you can ride along in the water like this, but you can't tell, like, where the, sort of, the depth stops, especially along some parts of the coast, and then you'll just randomly stutter stop along the way. Which is very annoying. Although you can hear the waves here, but they're not really making much motion. So I don't know if that's a case of the water animation is too far in, or... Well, I'm sure that'll be something they improve over time. Yeah, where the blocks will stop you. Alright, let's have a look. So we're gonna go up to see your man Kyle. So he's over this way. Yeah, let's turn back. I think the key thing will be learning the different routes around the island and getting there fast. And also whether we'll get some additional, like, fast travel points. And maybe that's a bit lazy of me. But it would be nice to, like, have one to the lighthouse, maybe. Or, like, a fast trip. If only to save you the travel time in-game. Like, I know the point is ride your horse everywhere, but sometimes you know, your gaming time is limited. Sometimes you want to get to A to B much faster. But that's just me. Hamlet Trail. Alright. Yeah, it should be right. It's always interesting to see, like, where the terrain sometimes glitches out. Is it a case of they haven't put it in yet? Or is it, on this graphic settings, they're just not showing up? To be fair, I have mine on, like, the highest setting, but I don't necessarily know that that's always working. I may try fiddling with it later in the week. That's made some good progress. And here we are. I think one of the things I'd like to see is some like fallen logs or trees or even just regular show jumps around for anything outside of races. Because sometimes it's just fun to ride along a trail and take a jump. Because there were a couple of like fallen trees that looked like they were perfectly positioned to be jumped over and you couldn't jump over them. I was so sad. I hope they sort out the race stuff. Did you see someone had shared a screenshot of someone having finished a race in 19 seconds? I did see that, and I suspect that was probably when there was the sprint bug that allowed people to go super fast. And if you've practiced the race enough times and you know the bits where you can shave off corners and you don't have to worry about speed, yeah, I can see where that would come up. I have no doubt that they're going to do a reset of all the race times. Probably fairly regularly would be my guess. In the very least, they will 100% all be fixed and reset like before official launch. And then it's anyone's guess in anyone's game. Yeah, prior to the last big hotfix, there was a bug where sometimes horses could get stuck while racing in sprint mode, so they would just keep going and going really fast. Didn't stay permanent outside the race, I don't think, but it could be glitched into, and that's why there were some people getting the time cut really short. That has been fixed, so you can't actually use that bug again. It might pop up again in future, who knows? These things do happen, but as of right now, that bug has been fixed, so there's no super cheaty 19 seconds. But those who know how to ride will know how to get the speed out of their horse perfectly, and I'm sure as stats improve as well, like, that'll be a thing. Alright, deer footprints. Are you done tracking the deer? Oh, fine. He's so needy. Was it log? No. See, characters. There we go. Check the Crystal Spring area. Mark down deer tracks. Alright, let's go over there. Where are the deer prints? Is that one? Probably not. Oh look, it's 2 deer. I'm sure they're not related to this quest. Found an antler, but that's not part of the quest. Okay, let's just check the log again. See, we're changing the routes through the forest lately, trying to find one. Can you check the Crystal Spring areas, mark down any deer tracks? Well, I'm not seeing any right now here. So I guess it must be more back here? Well, they sure aren't afraid of people. What can you do? Oh. Bit of uneven terrain there that probably needs looking at. Ah! One tiny flag. 22? Excuse me? That seems a little on the much side. Well, that counted as 3, so I suppose I should be grateful. It goes into the water. Can I cross the water here? Ah, seems I can. Is there anything over here? Ah. Alright, back to Kyla is. Can't go down that way. Makes sense. I do remember during playtesting, they didn't have quite so many blocks from hurtling off the side on some of the areas. So you'd just be going whoonk! No injury, but not very practical. kind of wish they'd still let us do that, but I get why they don't. Alright, technically we've done that one. What was the other quest? Ridge Row area. So that's straight ahead, so... We'll go do that one, then turn both of them in together to Kyle. Running into the race board, as you do. Looks like someone else is doing the same quest. Yeah, like, it was one of these fallen trees. Like, these, like, if you saw this lying across the path, this would be, like, a perfect log to jump over if you're going at speed. Right now, I think it's just being used kind of more of a path block. Or decoration. But it would be nice. Yeah, I'll shut on. Ah, there we go. Okay, looks like it does cross over. So swing back down here. Okay, where's this trail going? Okay. This one feels a little more fiddly to follow. Does feel like the places where the brown patches are, they're meant to be trees. So I imagine those will make a reappearance at some point. Alright, apparently I'm done. So back to Kyle it is. First a mushroom. Alright, let's see. It's all done now. The deer have been moving around the ridge road towards the river road. Okay, good. Thank you. I'll come take a closer look. The deer have been moving around the lookout area. Okay. Thanks, Alex. He's such a talkative guy. Weekly goals complete! So just need 3 more races. Oop. Lots of gold, lots of silver. Alright, let's see. Oop. So I got 2 races over there. 1 down by the barn. Let's go to the barn. You. Okay, I will say the game's been pretty nicely responsive for the most part. I think I've only had a couple of issues putting down flags, but that's only been when it's not actually shown the pop-up to actually interact. And otherwise, aside from the backspace being really difficult to toggle between for Alex's speed rather than your horse. Oh, 750 plus, okay. Still slower than my personal best. That's alright. Yeah, I don't think that's possible unless you had the bug. Or you're a testing character that has a very high stamina. But it is what it is. In time, we'll be able to beat it. Okay, you can sprint a fair way through town. It's not bad. Right, which race board is this? Coastal Run. Alright, let's give this one another go. Still slower. That's alright. Point is, the race is done. It looks like that one's even flagged again if I wanted to do it a second time. I like that there's always at least a couple of weekly races available at any given time. Alright, the blacksmith race. I forget if, I think this is one with jumps? Yes it is, okay. So I'm wondering if you get a perfect, if that refreshes your stamina. I have to watch that through again because I'm not paying attention to any successful jumps. Hey, new personal best. I'll take it. Not quite a silver. I'll still take it. And that is all the weekly goals done. And there's no event, so it's just the weekly stuff. What does Sam have in stock? The short t-shirt. Oh, the zipper hoodie. A whole bunch of stuff. Ah, he's the guy with the western saddle. Be it the black one. And in brown, okay. Oh, I like that. If you click on something you don't have unlocked yet, it has a little shake effect, flashes red, indicates nope, you can't do it. So I wonder what having a higher level of horseshoe does. Like, does that how does that benefit your horse in any way? Does it help with their speed, with their agility, their strength? Like, what's the deal? Alright, let's buy both of these and just have a quick look at how these look. This is another area which is lacking trees, and I'm sure they're going to plant these in time. So inventory. Let's switch to that. Horse, because people suck. Alright, so a little bit of the muscle I added around is visible around the belly there. Even with her being much thicker than your average protagonist, so I do like that a lot. Although her shoulders still look a bit stiff and up. And so if we go for the zipper hoodie. Oh, that's not too bad. It looks like they may have fixed a few things in regards to the model. Is this still broken? Alright, this one still very broken. But the zipper hoodie doesn't look too bad. If anything, she holds her hands a little strangely. But it's a still pose, so that's fine. Yeah, that'll do. I won't complain anyway. Okay. Not quite right. Oh, not sure how it's going there at the back. Seems to be riding up. But the front looks fine. I guess I'd need to see how that looks on other models to properly feed it back. One thing I'll just quickly check. So my riding's a little higher. Jumping, fitness, control. So I'm guessing because there are quite a few people on the server already who are quite high in XP number because they've been going hard at it with getting their stats up and such. Not me! Not me. But that's okay. I'm here to do other sorts of testing. And hopefully that's the small contribution I can make, hopefully is helping, but we'll see. But very likely the higher that number gets, the more this gets improved as well. Just gonna go over to the market. Just to get some alfalfa hay instead of regular hay. See if that makes a difference with anything. We do have some really nice sound design and Foley art already. Or Foley work, rather. Although it is artwork in its own fashion. Sound design is so challenging. It's so interesting. That reminds me, let's have a look. Compendium, people, reputation, so sapling of them, still back to nature. Not quite at level 3 yet, or at least not quite to the end of the level 2 bar. Alright, so, ooh, side quest. We like those. I can't believe he's late again. I swear, that man. What's the bed's her husband she's complaining about? Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be high. Is something wrong? My husband is late with the goods he was supposed to bring me. Oh, Lewis. He had one simple task. Deliver things on time. But he can't even do that. How am I supposed to make this business work with nothing to sell? Yeah. Can I help out? Oh, you a sweetheart. I hate to be a bother, but could you swing by our farm and check on my Lewis? I would go myself, but I can't leave. You'll find our farm just across the bridge to the north. It's the one with the large cornfield on it. Typical. Although, before we go, let's have a chat with Kathy. What are we selling? Boot cut jeans? Nah. Alfalfa hay. Yes, please. Let's get some of that. It's going to be interesting to see more and more of the outfits possible as time goes on. Every MMO, it ultimately boils down to being a fashion game at the end of the day. Every time. That was kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Alright, Lewis. I assume you're here because Kathy sent you? How mad is she at me? From 0 to 10. From what I saw, I'd say it's about 6 right now. Yeah, I can imagine that. It just sucks because it isn't even my fault. Damn tractor broke down again. I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. Any chance you could bring the goods back to Kathy? I'd be really grateful. Don't mention it. I'm happy to help out. You're a lifesaver. The goods are right over there, packed and ready. I'll get back to trying to fix this darn thing. Good luck! Yoink! Okay, I like that. Walking through certain grass areas will let the grass sort of flake behind you. It's a good effect. Side quest. Did you find and talk to Lewis? I did, and even brought your goods. You did? Thank you so much. And let me guess, Lewis was under the tractor? Yeah, seems like it's broken again. Just our luck. Any chance I could trouble you with one more thing, since Owens won't be able to help me anytime soon? I'm glad to help. You could almost make me cry. Now, I understand what they mean when they say small town folk are so nice. I've just received a crate of chickens for Mrs. Wilson. Can you deliver them to her place? Sure thing. Mrs. Wilson's farm is just across the bridge. Take a left, and it's the second farm on the road just behind mine. I kind of want to see fan art of that, you know? Like, you're carrying a crate of a box of chicks. Like, I know it's a box of chicks, so it's tiny peeping birdies in a box that you're then carrying over to be delivered. But can you imagine if it was actually like a crate or really large box of chickens clucking away, or just clinging to you? You're just a feathery delivery system. That would be really funny fan art. Honestly, how did anyone get a day's work done when you weren't here? What brings you here today? Chick delivery. Oh, shush, shush, don't scare my hens with your shriek. Well, just in case I brought you the new ones. You think that's funny? My hens are like children. I love each of them. And they're enjoying their freedom to the fullest. That's why I have the best eggs to sell. And now you brought me the new ones. Come, my children, I will show you your new home. Thank you, my dear. Here's a small token of gratitude from me. What's that gratitude, Mrs. Wilson? Fussy, fussy lady. Alright, time to go for another wander. See if there's anyone else with a quest available. Do you sell anything in here yet? Oh! Probably not, but we got a little bit more of decoration in here. Talk to Kurt. Nope, nothing to sell yet. Nope, nothing from Danny. Got any quests, Maya? Nope. I'm wondering if they're going to make, like, that particular barn look a bit more run down over time. Or at least to start, to match the graffiti house. Otherwise, like, that would be a sort of a fun barn to have, like, as a riding clubhouse. Be curious to see what they do with it later on. Alright, does the old man have anything for me? No. Well, he looks a bit more weathered than the last time I was in here. Oop. In case anyone was unaware, if you're ever looking for raven feathers, the graveyard is usually a great place to check. There's normally like a good anywhere between 4 to 6 feathers lying around. They seem to have a decent respawn rate as well. Yeah, good few there, so. Oop. And last one on the way out. And we were just discussing in the chat that we're all experiencing a little bit of input lag on the server, so that's probably something that's going to get fed back to the admins. Because it's worth knowing. Alright, so we've got in our backpack. Alright, so now I'm up to 20. That's always useful. One person in town was Seagull Feathers. I think it was Wendy. Someone's mentioned the higher traffic. We're on 329, which does have the most people. Let's try switching to one with less people. See if we hit any issues. Okay, teleported me back to the last, probably, server-side save for my position. Which makes sense. Games will do that, particularly online games, if there's been a reason for a disconnect, or if there's a lag burst that results in a bit of a rollback. The server will check the last place your character was at and make sure that you can access them from there, if nowhere else. Okay, English riding saddle. Mesh shirt. Black saddle. $5. We already have an AV one, so I would need it again. But okay. I think there's one NPC, currently maybe two, who are accepting turn-in items for reputation. I could be wrong on that one. But I think one of them is in here. Like, I personally think you're probably not meant to be able to do this until later. Like, the give a gift option. Yeah, give 12 dandelions. Item removed. I think that's meant to give like 5 rep. Not quite sure who with who though, because ain't nobody here, but I'm missing maybe Alderwood. How many dandelions do I have? 27, so I could do at least one more turn in. Yep, that's 5 rep a turn in. So technically, I think that's like the equivalent of like a quest, a single quest. We'll see. Nope, nothing for him. Star. As I recall, Samuel, your horse is named Thunder. So I'm wondering, is this his horse? After all, Thunder the Arabian has a matching name. That would be really cute if it is. I still think... I think everyone will be wanting a Frisian at some point. But I do hope they'll reveal a few other breeds as well. I know a few people have commented about the dished nose maybe being a little too pronounced, but we'll see what they do with that. Oh, where are you? There you are. As I recall, like, we've got the fishing village up there. Someone mentioned, I think there might be a little hidden side quest up there. So I'm gonna just take a look, see if anything pops out at me. And then once that's done, I think I'll probably end it for the day. There's not a great deal to engage with at the moment beyond gathering, maybe a little of getting familiar with the roads and such. Although, if we got any lurkers or any visitors who'd like to see a particular thing, character model, particular area, if you just want me to ride around, if you wanted me to do one of the scenic tours, I'm happy to do that as well. Feel free to speak up, I'm happy to check it out. Undying Woods, in no way a creepy, dangerous implying name. Yeah, like, imagine if that tree was fallen over, but was fallen over the road here, and you could gallop up and jump over it. That would be so good. Nope, can't go over the edge. Alright, just went near the... Alright, up there. Let's head north. Huh. Fishing village has funky music at night. Ooh, side quest. If only I could sneak out for an hour. What happened? You seem to be troubled. Is it my father I asked you to fumble? Your father? Not sure I met him. Not sure I met you either. Oh, I'm Alex. Grown up here, went away, came back recently. Oh, my, I envy you so much. I would love to get away from this place and my father's control. That's not always as fun as you imagine. You don't know until you try, and I haven't even had a chance to try. My father took my phone and doesn't allow me to leave the yard. I can't even sneak away to meet my beloved. We have to exchange letters, as in medieval times. By the way, maybe you can help me? My honey bunny should have left me a letter in our place, and I can't get there as Dad doesn't get his eyes off me. Maybe you could go there and pick up a letter for me? Pretty please? Love, you say? Sure, I will help you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and don't worry about your reward. I can be grateful. Right. I am sure nothing bad will be revealed at all in doing this little bit of help. So, secret spot, huh? Get to the secret spot and find a letter from Misty. Helpful to have a very bright streak of pink magic light show you the way. Is it all the way down here? Where in the world is this Are you kidding me? No wonder your dad doesn't let you roam far from home. Oh my god. Did I go the wrong way? No, I'm going the right way. Okay. Wait, is it the creepy place at the top of the hill? Like, I'm going to get murdered place at the top of the hill? This girl has no sense of self-preservation. Neither does her boyfriend, apparently. Or girlfriend. Not gonna judge. Not gonna judge her and her honey bunny. Yeah, that didn't even register me walking over it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm still seeing lag, bounce, which is rather annoying. Secret love letter. Probably got some things I can loot around here another time. Safe place to cross here. Okay. Alright, over there. Oh, nope, can't ride over that. Good thing there are no trains running, or I might be in trouble. Okay, maybe it's just a me thing, but sometimes as you're galloping along, you seem to lose one of your stirrups, and then you either catch it back as you're riding along at speed, or immediately once you're slowing down. There's just like a little kick animation to it. Maybe I'm imagining that that's intentional, but I do like how that looked. Goodness knows you can certainly lose your stirrups as you're riding along. Oh, deep cave. Not going in there. Give it to me! Give it to me! I need to know what my teddy bear wrote me. Thanks for help. I'll read it inside the hut. Please come back later. I'll need your help to deliver the answer. Oh, almost forgot. Take this as a road. Hope it's enough. Uh-huh. Can't wait till my boyfriend asks me to marry you. Why do I get the feeling that that's probably not on the cards? But hey. I'm not gonna bring her mood down. Alright, let's get back to the barn. Alright, let's pick out your feet. Brush you down. Give you some water. And a nice apple for a snack. Alright, I'm going to call it there for the night. I may or may not be streaming tomorrow. It depends. I will not be around on Saturday, as it is my birthday then, and I will be taking the whole day off to do very little and probably just play, what is it? Claire Obscure Mission 33, I think it is. I've heard nothing but good things about that game, and I'm really excited to play it, so that is going to be my all-day thing just for me. Anyway, I hope folks have a lovely evening. I hope if you're still around, Maple, have a lovely night as well. And take care and have fun.